Hey, do you guys ski or snowboard? I'm too afraid. Honestly, going downhill is a scary thing for me because there's trees and I don't know how to stop. And I'm not the most coordinated person, never have been. I've broken my foot more times than I can count. And it's certainly something that scares me. You know, the only thing that would ever tempt me to go down a mountain, there's two things. Have you ever seen those giant snow tubes where you can go down like 20 people in one giant tube? That looks like a hell of a lot of fun. The other thing I would do is I would go down ski resort, snow hills. I would do it with a GT snow racer. Do you guys have GT snow racers when you were a kid? Did you ever take off the actual brakes on them and then slick them more with like Pam spray? Oh man, nostalgia. This one right here, you guys, I think is a helicopter, to be honest with you. How the hell do you get up there in the first place, right? He's probably, if we waited and if the clip was actually released furthermore, you'd probably see him waving at the helicopter guy who dropped him off. This video here, it does appear as though this is somewhere in Eastern Europe. I'm feeling it, you guys. Do you feel it? Yeah, I'm not too sure, but basically what we're looking at is a UFO behind a tree. And if you see this UFO hiding behind the tree, you can also see the tree in front of the UFO. This UFO looks like a very, very big UFO, you guys. I'm not too sure. Would you like to let me know what you think it is? Why is this UFO only filmed for this long? Why didn't you film it coming down from outer space and then going back into outer space? I'm not entirely too sure. What do you think, you guys? I like to do impressions, and sometimes I'm going to be goofy as fuck, you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I know I really like being goofy. This UFO is pretty cool. What I've done here is if you're noticing and you're watching this video, what you'll see is there's a ton of frames that I did here with different exposures. I believe I might be one of the first people doing this kind of presentation when it comes down to some of the videos I've done. I don't do this often because it takes a while to do this kind of stuff. What do you guys think? Do you like this? Do you want that kind of format? You know, when I'm watching these kind of videos where we're videotaping a UFO beside a plane, I have gone on planes. Have you gone on planes? Do you ever try and get the window seat? I know I always try and get the window seat. And the reason why I travel at night, if I am traveling and I want the window seat, is so that I can fricking look out. You know, it's not too bad during the daytime as well. But sometimes looking at all the clouds kind of make me sleepy. But looking at stars and trying to find these objects, absolutely something that's mind-bogglingly fun, actually. I was sitting beside this one guy and I was going from Buffalo, New York to Richmond, Virginia. And this guy and I were talking about UFOs. And while I was talking with this guy had the window seat. And we were talking about why he chose the window seat. And he likes the window seat like I like the window seat, to look for UFOs. And wouldn't you know it, you guys, while we're traveling out there and talking, I'm watching out the window and don't I see a UFO and I bring it to his attention and both of us are like mind boggled, honestly. I wish I had my video camera out to be able to capture a lot of the objects that I've seen in my life. I've seen a lot of objects. I've had a lot of experiences, even paranormal experiences that I'll eventually get into with you guys. But for the most part, these are the UFO series, the UFO videos that I'm doing. I'm going to break down the UFO Disclosure Project. I'm going to do shorter videos. I'm finding that a half an hour is just too much. I am a Libra, so my mind is always bouncing from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. That's probably why I like UFO videos, because they're only a couple seconds long, and then I'm on to the next thing, you know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, this one right here that we're looking at, pretty nuts. These guys, they're out somewhere and they're seeing all these blue objects pop up. I'm not too sure what's up with that. It's definitely a little strange to me. These guys definitely are having the most appropriate reaction towards this. As well to that, the objects themselves aren't very crystal clear. You can see they are above the houses there. Geez, I'm really sorry, you guys. I don't like looking at cameras this shaky either, but it does take a while to stabilize a film. And I don't know, is that something you guys want me to do? Let me know in the comments below, okay? This last one here, I think it's the last one, it might not be. See, as I'm doing these videos, I basically mix the videos down and then I guys check this out. See this right here, this diamond-looking object? Have you ever filmed a star, a very bright star, in your camera or on your camera and then rewatched it or zoomed in on it? I highly recommend you do that, because what you're gonna find is that some of these donut-looking UFOs that we're seeing being released on MUFON, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, a lot or some, or potentially almost all of them, they're stars. And this is what it looks like. It's very interesting. Well, that's it for this video, and I'm just going to keep trucking along. Hopefully you're subscribing to me, watching all these videos. I hope to not be annoying to you guys, but obviously I really appreciate your business. I really appreciate your interest, you watching, and I just want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you, and I hope you're having a great day.